Hi, my name is Ilya James. I'm 27 years old and I'm from Detroit, Michigan. To be honest, standing here feels kind of unreal. I never imagined I'd actually make it this far because for most of my life, I felt invisible. I wasn't the kid people remembered from school. I wasn't the one getting trophies or attention. I was the one in the background, the one holding the camera, not the one in the photo, the one who got skipped when names were called. I wasn't loud, I wasn't flashy, I was just there. And over time, I started to believe that maybe that's all I'd ever be. Background noise, just someone who passed through life without leaving a mark. But I've always felt things deeply, I just didn't know how to say them out loud. So I started writing, quietly, in notebooks, on my phone, in the middle of the night. And then one night, something inside me broke open, and I wrote this song. It's called I'm Still Here, because no matter how many times I was overlooked, or how many times I told myself I didn't matter, I was still here, still breathing, still feeling, still hoping that one day someone would see me, hear me, not just look past me. I know there are people out there who feel the same, who feel like they don't stand out, who feel like they have nothing special to offer. But I want to say this, to anyone who's ever felt like a shadow in someone else's light, you matter. You're not invisible. You are still here. Tonight isn't about being perfect. It's not about the best voice or the biggest reaction. It's about being honest. It's about finally saying something I've carried for way too long. So if I shake a little or my voice cracks, please know it's not nerves. It's just me finally being seen. Thank you for giving me this moment. I won't take it for granted.
I was the echo in the hallway, the shadow in the room, a name they never noticed, a face that left too soon. I smiled so they'd feel better, I faded to survive. But deep inside I wondered what it's like to feel alive. I watched the world keep spinning while I stayed still, waiting for a moment to feel something real. I'm still here, I'm still breathing, though you never saw me leaving. I was silent, but not broken. Now these words are finally spoken. You looked right through year after year, but look at me now, I'm still here. I held the weight of silence like armor on my skin, told myself I didn't matter, so I wouldn't let you in. But late at night I'd whisper the truth I couldn't say, that maybe I was worthy in my own quiet way. You don't have to be the loudest to be strong. Sometimes the ones you doubt were brave all along. I'm still here, I'm still breathing, though you never saw me leaving. I was silent, but not broken. Now these words are finally spoken. You looked right through year after year, but look at me now, I'm still here. Every time you overlooked me, every time you turned away, built the fire burning in me that brought me to this stage. So hear me now, this voice is mine, and I won't fade away this time. I'm still here, I'm still singing through the pain, through the healing. see me now, I'm still here. You see me now, I'm still here.
Elliot, wow, just wow. You know, I've sat in this chair for a long time. I've seen thousands of auditions. I've seen people sing high notes, hit big moments, bring the house down with energy and fireworks. But what you just did, that was something else entirely. That wasn't a performance, that was a revelation. You walked onto this stage so quietly, so humbly. I think most people might have overlooked you in a different setting. You didn't come here with glitter or big theatrics. You came with truth. And sometimes truth is the loudest thing in the room. From the very first line, I felt it. I believed every single word that came out of your mouth, not because you were trying to impress us, but because you were finally ready to be heard. And we heard you, every single word. The way you sang, the way your voice cracked when you cried, it wasn't weakness, that was strength, real strength. The kind that can't be taught, the kind that comes from surviving silence for too long and finally saying no more. There's something incredibly rare about you, Elliot. You have this quiet power. You don't beg for attention, but somehow when you're on stage, we can't take our eyes off you. And that's what being unforgettable really means. You know, there are so many people out there who feel like you, people who've never been picked first, people who feel invisible. But tonight, you stood in the center of the biggest stage in the world, and you didn't just take up space, you owned it. And if no one ever told you this before, let me be the first. You matter. You are enough. And Elliot, you are unforgettable now. Thank you for trusting us with your truth. I am so proud we got to witness this moment with you. And I hope the world is watching because they need to hear you. They need to hear you.